Steak might be your favorite meal, but do you want it all the time for every meal? Do you ever wonder about pasta?
So I shared an article with Gandhi last night. It was, I think, in page 6 in the New York Post, right?
Yes.
So Kristen Bell was doing her husband Dax Shepard's podcast, and she admitted to him that she wished she had been more sexually active before they got married.
Yes, her body count. She wanted that to be bigger.
And she, I guess, I didn't really go deep into the conversation, but I'm just assuming that a lot of people feel that way. Maybe they didn't get it all out of their system, or they wonder how life would be different had they, had more experience with different people before they settled down and they set sail on this monogamy thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, but you did text me back, Gandhi. You said, I bet a lot of people can agree with this.
I think a lot of people probably do. It doesn't mean you love your spouse any less. I think it's just about living and learning and wanting more experience that you may never get again. And especially people who were maybe high school sweethearts, I bet that they get to a point where they're like, I wonder what else is out there. And I'm sure we're going to get text messages that are like, I've never thought it ever. Cool. But I think a lot of people do think about that.
Well, Froggy's thinking about it. I can see right now.
A little bit.
Would you care to go further with that?
No, I mean, it doesn't mean that you, like you just said, it doesn't mean you love your spouse any different. You're just being like, hey, what if you don't want to eat at the same restaurant? If you only eat at 3 restaurants in your whole life and you decided the 3rd restaurant's going to be the one you're going to eat at forever, after a while, you can be like, hey, there's other restaurants out there. I'm not saying I'm going to go to them. I'm just saying that, you know what, maybe you should have tried those before you settled on the one that you got.
Well, so I got thinking about this. Let's say you're out there and you're dating, you're seeing different people and you're sexually active with different people, So then you're like, okay, I'm going to keep on going and having fun with all these different people, but something's going to happen and I'm going to go, okay, that was so great. I don't need to do that anymore. I can just settle down with someone. Meaning, let's say Gandhi and I are in the throes of passion.
Yes, let's picture
making out, and making love, and she loves that.
Wow.
Now we're bouncing around all night, and it's so great. The next morning, she gets up, she leaves. Of course, she's at my place. See, I've thought this through, and I'm thinking that sex last night. Even though I know I'm not going to marry Gandhi, it was so great. Okay, I'm done. I can go get married now.
Oh, okay.
You were the one. You were the last one I had, and like, okay. Oh, now what?
Right. Yeah, I do wonder how it works because, to kind of Froggy's point, steak might be your favorite meal, but do you want it all the time for every meal? Do you ever wonder about pasta? I don't know.
Well, but the thing is, once you've totally, committed to steak forevermore.
Right.
And you drive by a Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want that tour of Italy.
And then
I do.
Yeah.
And sometimes that steak restaurant, you started that, they were serving filet mignon. Now they're serving
breadsticks.
And that never-ending salad bowl that just keeps on going.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so just thinking it through. Okay, let's talk to Scotty. Scotty B. Scotty's in a really fun relationship with someone right now, having a great time in life, right?
Yeah.
All right.
She's wonderful. This is it.
I know. Oh, so you're closing the sex door with other people then?
Oh, yeah. I won't see another one of those things ever again. It's this
oh, God, one of those things.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't want to say the word. I hate that word.
The word vagina?
Yeah, that'd be a vagina.
I know, but you don't want to see another one. It's just the way you put it. It's like you make them sound disgusting.
Oh, no, they're wonderful.
Okay. This is the strangest conversation.
This is the one.
Scotty shouldn't be allowed to see anymore.
No, he really not.
Oh, my God.
He shouldn't be allowed to say
It's
anything.
illegal.
This one is more full of wonder than all the others.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sure
Exactly.
is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kristen from Virginia Beach is on line 19. And Kristen met her husband when she was 18 years old. And you feel like you missed out on some things because you stopped it there?
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Well,
Yes,
good morning.
I always say how much I think I missed out on online dating and, horror stories of Tinder and one-night stands and all these things. And I love my husband, and I wouldn't change that part, but I do feel like I missed out on something.
Huh. Okay.
Well, does it bother you? I mean, I mean, is it always on your mind? Or you're like, oh God, why? Or is it, just
I wouldn't
a
say always,
passing thought?
but when you have a girls' night and everyone's sharing their stories, and then you're like, oh, cool, I've been with my husband for 20 years.
You're like, I don't have any stories.
Now, have you told him? Have you talked to him about this?
You know what? We actually talked about, just playing around on the dating sites just to kind of like get that experience, but we never moved forward with it.
Right. All right. So it's kind of a fun conversation. All right. I don't know.
Never too late.
But yeah. Ooh. And also there are people who are in committed relationships and they just, okay, doors closed. Not going to do it ever again.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that's your life. This is your decision to spend the rest of your life like that, being committed to one person, monogamy, and that's it. They're like, oh gosh, well, I do believe in reincarnation. Maybe I'll be like a whore the next life.
Yeah. A girl can dream.
Yeah.
But I think also a lot goes into it. Like, you change over time. You get more confident. Who you were when you were a teenager in your early 20s. You're a little more shy. Maybe as you grow up, you want to do some other things and you feel better in your own skin. But then maybe you're not comfortable approaching the person that you're with to do some of those things. So I can understand people saying, what else do you got?
My husband, Alex, says, it's okay for me to go window shopping. I just can't go in the store.
That's right.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm like,
You
okay.
can't sample. No samples.
What counts as entering the store?
A lot.
Well, you need to insert your body into the store.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
A door opens and you walk through the... Okay, well, I see where you're going with that.
No.
All right, well, Kristen, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. And thanks for listening to us. We appreciate that very much.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, well, bye-bye.
See, I know
So
my
there you go.
husband had a lot more experience than I did when we got together. He's British. They start a lot younger over there. So
They do?
oh, yeah. He's told me stories, and I'm like, my mouth drops open. I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like, what?
Wow.
But, yeah, but I'm fine with it. I'm like, I don't know. I never felt the need to do that. Like to have a million partners. I don't know. Maybe it's just not in my DNA. I don't know.
It's fine.
Or maybe
We're all
it's how I
different.
was brought up because my mom always, my very Catholic upbringing with my mom. And, to this day, she still is like, you don't have sex before marriage, still. So she still
Still?
says that stuff.
Wow.
And I'm married.